Hello and welcome to the Skydival channel, and today we are going to be upgrading my Steam Deck. So if you own a Steam Deck or you've never even touched one before, I think this will be a pretty interesting video because it's going to showcase a lot of really cool accessories you can get for this device, as well as most importantly, how to upgrade its storage for really darn cheap. If you're wondering, this is the 64GB base model of the Steam Deck, and it comes built in with, again, a 64GB eMMC SSD. And that is going to be very slow in comparison to this 256GB M.2 NVMe 2230 SSD we have from SK Hynix. That's going to be a lot bigger than it and a lot faster. So I'm pretty excited to bring you guys this video because I want to see how cool I can deck up my Steam Deck with this storage upgrade. And with that, I want to give a big thank you to JSAUX, I want to call them JSAUX, for sponsoring this video, as well as providing these really cool accessories that are going to help us out. Okay, first things first, we're going to go ahead and completely power off the Steam Deck. Shut down. For tools, all I'm using is just this little pry tool to help get the back cover off of the Steam Deck and this Phillips Head 1 screwdriver. We're gonna go ahead and remove this SD card here. We're gonna go ahead and remove these screws right here. Okay, we've got the 4 inner out. Now, we gotta pry off the back. I'm gonna go start here at the top. Oh, there we go. We are in, as you can see. Ooh. All right, some stuff is coming off. Just takes a little bit of perseverance. Everything will eventually snap off. Let's go around onto the other side. Oh, yep, the back is coming off. And yeah, there we go. Here is the Steam Deck completely naked. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove some screws here. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so I've got this screw exposed, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. There we go. I'd use a bigger screwdriver for this one. Got that one. Here's the next one, right here. But anyways, there is the main attraction right there. We're gonna go ahead and, before we unscrew this, we're gonna go ahead and unplug the battery. Get that out of there. There we go. And then before we actually remove the SSD, we're gonna go ahead and press this power button, hold it down, so we drain any juice out of the Steam Deck before we go ahead and put in this new SSD. Alrighty, I think we're good. So we're gonna take our Phillips Head 1 screwdriver again. And here is our 64GB Poo-Poo eMMC SSD. We are going to be swapping out with our 256GB M.2 NVMe 230 drive. But we need to take off this sleeve first, like that, because we're going to reuse it. So there's the old drive out, new drive in. There you go. And with some adjustments, we got the sleeve back on, and we're going to put this right in just like a regular M.2 SSD on a gaming PC and screw it back in. Very cool. Now we gotta go ahead and plug in this battery again. There we go. That is in there. And now we take the back of our Steam Deck and we put it back on. And just go ahead and put the long screws back in on the outside and the short screws back in on the inside. Here is the rehoused Steam Deck along with our new 256GB M.2 SSD that is inside the Steam Deck, replacing this 2230 64GB eMMC drive, which is slow, and we're gonna get rid of it. So I went ahead and already installed the Steam operating system onto this flash drive here, and to do it was pretty simple. I just went ahead and installed the Steam recovery image from Valve's website, extracted it to my desktop, and then I used a program called Rufus to reformat this flash drive here and load up that image onto this flash drive. So it's basically going to act like a Windows bootable media device if this were a desktop computer, but instead with the Steam Deck. But there is one problem. The Steam Deck uses a USB Type-C port, and our flash drive is a USB Type-A port, and that's not going to fit. So the workaround I'm going to use is with this JSAUX 6-in-1 multifunctioning adapter that connects to the Steam Deck with a USB Type-C port, but has a multitude of other ports on the back, including continuous USB Type-C charge from another JSAUX power adapter we're using for the Steam Deck here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this flash drive into the back of the multifunctioning adapter. And now I'm gonna plug the other end of the multifunctioning adapter to the Steam Deck. And now we're gonna go ahead and boot into recovery mode. So we're gonna press the power button and the minus button at the same time. And once you hear the little beep, then I'm gonna let go of the power button, but keep my finger pressed on the minus button. Okay, that took a while. All right. That took about 20 seconds or so, but we are now here and we're gonna click onto this USB device right here, press the trigger. So after a while, our recovery file finally went through on our Steam Deck, and we're gonna go ahead and click on Re-image Steam Deck. Right trigger, I believe you hit right trigger and that'll activate it. There we go. Hit proceed. This will erase everything, but of course this is on a brand new drive, so no worries. And now from here on out, you get the pleasure of resetting up your Steam Deck for the first time, as if you were to do it when you bought this thing originally. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, have fun with it another time, and see all the new storage I've acquired. So now all the hard work is done, and I'm gonna go ahead and play with the fun stuff, that being some of these JSAUX accessories for the Steam Deck. Okay, all right, here we go. Try number 2. Sticky side facing down. Okay, I think I got it this time. Oh yeah, that's definitely working. Yep, working as intended. So of course, you guys already saw the 6-to-1 adapter for the Steam Deck, which you can place on and have it hook up directly to it if we ever want to plug in any additional accessories into the Steam Deck, like a wired Xbox controller, another USB flash drive, or you could even have it display out to a monitor through HDMI while having continuous power. So that is very cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and double it up with one more case that can actually mimic this, at least in terms of its stand. So this right here is a protective case from JSAUX that features, again, its own kickout stand, and I wanna show you guys what this looks like real quick. Okay, yeah, that is very easy to get on. Here we go. So we have now an extra bit of protection on the Steam Deck, an extra whole layer, again, with this little leg that can kick out, and it can just act as a stand for the Steam Deck. So you can just play away on your desk at a pretty comfortable viewing angle. And again, this is also a protective case. So that's, again, extra protection for your valuable Steam Deck. Now this right here is JSAUX silicon protective case for the Steam Deck. And I think I'm gonna find this useful because many times I've used this Steam Deck has resulted in pretty sweaty palms, especially after long use. So I'm hoping this silicone protective case I'm gonna put on can help mitigate that sweat and again, further protect my Steam Deck from that. This seems pretty durable. Yeah. Yeah, this might be the one. This is fit pretty snugly onto my Steam Deck. Maybe there's a little bit of overlay here on the top and bottom on the silicone case, but as far as where the thumbsticks and the thumb pad would be for your Steam Deck, this is all pretty solid, I think. So with all that done, that is the end of my Steam Deck transformation, and I think I am very set. I've gone ahead and quadrupled the internal storage of the Steam Deck from that 64GB eMMC drive to the 256GB M.2 SSD, all the while adding this new protective silicone cover from JSAUX, and I can even swap it out with this hard cover with the kickout stand if I wanted, and it's on this really awesome USB-C hub as well from JSAUX, which I'm definitely going to use more often. I may just, you know what, it may just sit permanently on my desk just because it can handle itself. And again, another hidden star of the show that I haven't talked about much was the AC adapter that I also got from JSAUX to plug into the USB-C hub adapter for the continuous power. So that is it for today's video, and I want to thank those of you who have been watching up until this point. And if you've liked what I've made so far with my Steam Deck, then do consider subscribing, even though I don't really make a whole lot of content with this device. But this was a special occasion, so I thought I'd do it. And with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and this is the Scatterable channel, signing out.